The Angels had a position player pitch on opening day. Now, I don't know if you're paying attention or not, but when a position player pitches, that's bad. And there are only two explanations. You're either getting hammered, like crushed by the opposing team, or almost everybody's hurt. And it's opening day. So it's not that almost everybody was hurt. Okay? It doesn't work that way. So the Angels they went down 8-1, and they had infielder Nicky Lopez get the last out of the game in place of Ryan Johnson, who's a rookie. They said, nah, just throw Nicky Lopez out there and just record the final out. Now,
Which is weird because Johnson had been out there, and I'm sure they were like, okay, pitch count, like, we don't want him going above this. But
yeah,
at the same time, though, like, this is my big thing with this
it's
Brig.
a bad
like,
look. It's bad.
opening day.
Yeah.
Everybody's rested.
Yeah.
At least they better be.
Yeah.
You need one out, and you have to throw a position player out there. Like, I'll forgive the Ryan Johnson thing if it was a pitch count thing. But you don't have a reliever you can send out there for one pitch or one out who is supposed to be ready to go multiple days in a row as it is.
Yeah.
That's weird. That is so weird to me. However, this is the one thing, is that after that debacle, Brig, the Angels did go on and they won Game 2 and Game 3 of that series.
Which is great.
By outscoring the White Sox by a total of 4-2 after that.
Well, and rightly so. The White Sox, that's what you would expect from them coming out of last season, even though it is against the Angels. And what I find hilarious is that Nicky Lopez, didn't he play for the White Sox?
Yeah, he was on the White Sox last year. Yeah.
He played for the White Sox last season and also appeared as a pitcher, as a position player pitcher, like 4 or 5 times last season for the White Sox.
Yeah. I honestly, like, I would say at that point I might hang him up, but I'm like, he's still in the show. He's still there.
He's there.
We're
Get
not,
after it.
So what the heck?
That's exactly what
not?
I say. I'm not.
So,
no.
Here's a funny one for you too, Brig, is that I don't know if these are the White Sox that we're going to see all year. If we see winning 8-1, losing 1-0, losing 3-2, and then today winning 9-0. If they're going to be a boomer bust all year, I don't know. But so far, the White Sox are a fun watch. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. They really are. And that's weird. That's weird.
It is.
It shouldn't be
because last year they were unwatchable.